Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. Let's sink into the quiet stillness of this evening and allow the gentle whispers of the night to lull you into a deep and restful sleep. Tonight, we'll be exploring a rather curious concept, the often misunderstood notion of boredom, and how, perhaps surprisingly, it can be a true gift. Imagine a smooth, undisturbed lake reflecting the soft moonlight, a perfect image of serenity, much like the stillness that boredom can bring. In our busy, bustling world, filled with constant stimulation and demands on our attention, the idea of embracing boredom might seem counterintuitive, almost radical. We're so accustomed to filling every moment with activity, with noise, that the quiet emptiness of boredom can feel unsettling. But like the quiet spaces between musical notes, these moments of stillness hold a unique power, a potential for deep restoration and unexpected creativity, waiting to be uncovered. Think of a quiet forest path, dappled with sunlight filtering through the leaves. There's a gentle breeze rustling through the trees, carrying the scent of damp earth and pine needles. You walk slowly, not rushing to any destination, simply existing in the present moment. This quiet, unhurried pace allows your mind to wander, to daydream, to simply be. This, in its essence, is the space that boredom offers us, a space for the mind to breathe, to wander, to discover new paths. We often equate boredom with a negative feeling, something to be avoided, something to be filled. We reach for our phones, scroll through endless feeds, or turn on the television, anything to escape the perceived emptiness. But what if, instead of resisting this emptiness, we embraced it? What if we allowed ourselves to simply be, to sit with the quiet, to listen to the gentle whispers of our own thoughts and the subtle sounds of the night? Imagine lying on a soft bed of moss, gazing up at the clouds, drifting lazily across the vast expanse of the sky. You watch their shapes shift and change, morphing into fantastical creatures and landscapes. Your mind wanders freely, exploring new ideas, making connections you might not have otherwise considered. This is the magic of boredom, the ability to unlock hidden creativity and allow your mind to wander without constraints. Boredom, much like the fallow field resting between plantings, allows our minds to replenish, to regenerate. It's in these quiet moments, these moments of apparent inactivity, that new ideas begin to take root, to germinate, and to blossom. Like the quiet stillness before dawn, boredom can be a precursor to something beautiful, something new, something unexpected. Let's embrace the gift of boredom, the quiet moments that allow our minds to wander, to explore, to discover. Allow yourself to drift into the soothing embrace of the night, knowing that in the stillness, in the quiet, lies a wellspring of creativity, a space for restoration, a path to deeper understanding. Let the gentle rhythm of your breath be your guide as you sink deeper into relaxation, allowing the quiet peace of boredom to wash over you. As you drift off to sleep tonight, let go of the need to fill every moment and embrace the quiet stillness. Allow yourself to simply be. Rest in the knowledge that in the gentle embrace of boredom, you are not empty, but full of potential, waiting to unfold. Good night, and sleep well. Less than person one greater than. Less than person one greater than. Imagine a slow, meandering river, its surface like glass reflecting the soft gray of a cloudy sky. The water whispers against smooth, moss-covered stones, a gentle, constant murmur. There's a stillness in the air, a quiet hush that settles over everything. This is what boredom can feel like, a space of gentle nothingness, a pause in the constant doings. It's a chance to simply be, to let your thoughts drift like clouds, to exist in the quiet peace of the present moment, without the need for stimulation or entertainment. Boredom, in its purest form, is a canvas waiting for the brushstrokes of inspiration, a fertile ground where creativity can take root and blossom. Think of a vast, silent forest, the sunlight dappling through the leaves, creating a mosaic of light and shadow on the forest floor. The air is cool and still, carrying the faint scent of pine and damp earth. This quiet, uneventful space allows your mind to wander, to explore the hidden corners of your imagination, to reconnect with the simple rhythm of your breath. Boredom can be a gateway to inner peace, a sanctuary where you can escape the demands of the world and simply be present with yourself. It's an opportunity to appreciate the subtle beauty of the ordinary, the gentle unfolding of each moment. Embrace the stillness, the quietude, the gentle nothingness of boredom, and allow it to nourish your soul. Picture a wide, empty beach, the sand soft and cool beneath your feet, the waves rolling in and out in a steady, rhythmic motion. The vast expanse of the ocean stretches out before you, merging with the pale horizon. This sense of spaciousness, of emptiness, is the essence of boredom. It's a blank page waiting to be filled, a silent melody waiting to be composed. In this quiet emptiness, you can begin to hear the whispers of your own inner voice, the subtle stirrings of your creativity. Let the gentle rhythm of the waves lull you into a state of deep relaxation, and allow the emptiness to become a source of peace and inspiration. Visualize a calm, clear lake, reflecting the surrounding trees and the soft blue sky like a perfect mirror. The surface is undisturbed, unbroken, a symbol of tranquility and stillness. This is the gift of boredom, a space for reflection, a time for introspection. In this quiet stillness, you can begin to connect with your deeper self, to explore the hidden depths of your thoughts and feelings. Allow yourself to sink into this stillness, to be enveloped by the quiet peace of the moment. Let the calmness of the lake wash over you, soothing your mind and restoring your inner balance. Imagine lying in a field of tall grass, the gentle breeze rustling through the blades, creating a soft, whispering sound. The sun warms your skin, and the sky above is a vast expanse of blue. This simple, uncluttered experience is the essence of boredom. It's a chance to disconnect from the constant stimulation of the world and reconnect with the natural rhythms of your body and mind. Let the gentle swaying of the grass lull you into a state of deep relaxation, and allow the simplicity of the moment to fill you with a sense of peace and contentment. There is beauty in this emptiness, a quiet joy in simply being. Think of a quiet, snow-covered landscape, the world blanketed in a layer of soft, white silence. The air is crisp and clean, and the only sound is the gentle crunch of snow beneath your feet. This sense of stillness, of quietude, is the heart of boredom. It's an invitation to slow down, to pause, to simply be present in the moment. Embrace the quiet emptiness, the gentle stillness, and allow it to restore your sense of inner peace. In this quiet space, you can begin to hear the whispers of your own intuition, the gentle guidance of your inner wisdom. Imagine a slow-moving stream, its waters crystal clear, flowing over smooth, rounded stones. The gentle gurgling of the water creates a soothing, hypnotic sound. This is the rhythm of boredom, a gentle, unhurried pace that allows you to reconnect with the natural flow of life. Let the gentle murmur of the stream wash over you, carrying away your worries and anxieties, leaving you with a sense of deep relaxation and inner peace. In the quiet emptiness of boredom, you can begin to discover the hidden treasures within yourself, the seeds of creativity and inspiration waiting to sprout. Picture a vast starlit sky, the countless stars twinkling like diamonds scattered across a velvet cloth. The vastness of the universe stretches out before you, a reminder of the infinite possibilities that exist within you. This sense of awe and wonder can be found in the quiet emptiness of boredom. It's an invitation to explore the depths of your own inner universe, to discover the hidden galaxies of your imagination. Let the vastness of the night sky inspire you, and allow the quiet stillness to fill you with a sense of peace and wonder. In the gentle nothingness of boredom, you can begin to connect with the deeper meaning of your life, the purpose that lies within you. Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. We were talking about the unexpected gift of boredom, weren't we? It's like a soft, quiet blanket on a cool evening. We often rush away from it, seeking stimulation, filling every moment with noise and activity. But what if, just what if, we allowed ourselves to sink into that stillness? Imagine a calm lake reflecting the twilight sky, undisturbed, perfectly serene. That's the potential beauty of boredom, a space for our minds to finally rest and wander freely, like gentle clouds drifting across a vast, open sky. Perhaps in that quiet space, creativity can blossom, new ideas can take root, and a sense of peace can wash over us like the gentle waves on a sandy shore. It's fascinating how we've come to view boredom as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. But think of it this way. Boredom is a natural state, a pause in the symphony of our lives. It's the quiet hum beneath the melody, the soft silence between the notes. Imagine a field of wildflowers, gently swaying in the breeze, each one still, and yet part of a larger, beautiful whole. Boredom can be like that field, a space where we can simply be, without the need for constant stimulation, a place where our thoughts can wander, like butterflies flitting from flower to flower, eventually settling on something new and unexpected, something born from the quiet stillness of the moment. Remember those long summer afternoons of childhood? The ones that stretched out before us, seemingly endless, filled with a sense of possibility. Perhaps we felt a touch of boredom then, but looking back, wasn't there a certain magic to those moments? A slow, gentle unfolding of time, like the gradual opening of a flower. It's in that quiet expanse that our imaginations could roam free, building castles in the clouds, embarking on grand adventures in our backyards. Boredom, then, isn't a void to be filled, but a canvas waiting to be painted with the colors of our inner world, a quiet space where dreams can take flight. We discussed how boredom can be a catalyst for creativity, a fertile ground for new ideas to sprout. Think of a garden after a gentle rain, the soil moist and receptive, ready to nurture new life. That's what boredom can do for our minds. It allows us to slow down, to disconnect from the constant barrage of information and stimulation, and to reconnect with ourselves. In that quiet space, new thoughts can emerge, like tender shoots pushing through the earth, reaching for the sunlight. We begin to see things with fresh eyes, to appreciate the simple beauty around us, like the intricate patterns of a leaf or the soft glow of the moon. It's almost as if boredom whispers to us, inviting us to delve deeper into ourselves, to explore the hidden landscapes of our minds. Imagine a quiet forest path, winding through ancient trees, leading us to a hidden clearing. That's what boredom can offer us, a pathway to self-discovery. In those moments of quiet contemplation, we can connect with our inner wisdom, our intuition, the quiet voice that often gets drowned out by the noise of everyday life. It's a chance to listen to the whispers of our soul, to understand ourselves more deeply, like the slow, steady rhythm of our own heartbeat. Think of boredom as a reset button for our minds, a chance to clear the clutter and make space for something new. Like a gentle breeze clearing away the fog, boredom can help us to see things more clearly, to gain a fresh perspective. It's an opportunity to let go of the things that weigh us down, the anxieties and worries that cloud our thoughts, and to simply be present in the moment, like the gentle sway of a hammock under a shady tree. In that stillness, we can find a sense of peace and clarity, a renewed sense of wonder and appreciation for the simple beauty that surrounds us. Embrace the stillness, the quiet moments, the gentle lull of boredom. It's not an enemy to be conquered, but a friend to be welcomed. Like the quiet stillness of a winter snowfall, it offers us a chance to rest, to reflect, to reconnect with ourselves. In those quiet moments, we can find a deeper connection to the world around us, to the gentle rhythm of nature, the slow, steady pulse of life itself. Allow yourself to sink into the stillness, to embrace the quiet, and to discover the hidden gifts that boredom has to offer. Perhaps we can begin to reframe our relationship with boredom, to see it not as a void to be filled, but as a space to be explored. Like a vast, starlit sky, it holds infinite possibilities, waiting to be discovered. It's a chance to reconnect with our creativity, our imagination, our inner selves. Embrace the quiet, the stillness, the gentle pause, and allow yourself to be surprised by the gifts that boredom can bring. Less than / person one greater than. Less than. Person one greater than. Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. Imagine a slow, meandering river, carving its path through a sun-drenched valley. Its journey isn't rushed, it simply flows, reflecting the sky, the trees, the clouds drifting lazily overhead. Boredom, in its purest form, can be like that river. It's a space of quiet reflection, an invitation to simply be, to observe the gentle currents of your own thoughts and feelings without judgment or expectation. It's a chance to reconnect with the simple rhythm of existence, much like the rhythmic lapping of the river against the smooth, sun-warmed stones. We've been conditioned to constantly seek stimulation, to fill every moment with activity, to chase away the quiet spaces. But think of a fallow field, resting beneath a blanket of winter snow. It appears still, dormant, even unproductive, yet beneath the surface, deep within the quiet earth, life is slowly gathering strength, preparing for the burst of spring. Boredom can be that fallow field, a period of replenishment, a time for our inner selves to rest and regenerate, preparing for new growth and inspiration. We're not always meant to be producing, striving, achieving. Sometimes, the greatest gift we can give ourselves is simply the permission to be. The gentle sway of tall grasses in a summer breeze, the quiet whisper of leaves rustling in the branches overhead. These moments of natural stillness aren't empty. They're filled with a subtle, quiet energy. Boredom, too, holds this subtle energy. It's in these spaces of apparent nothingness that creativity can take root, that new ideas can begin to germinate. It's a fertile ground for introspection, for allowing our minds to wander freely, to make unexpected connections, to discover hidden pathways within ourselves, like the slow, steady growth of a tree, reaching towards the sun. Our inner selves can flourish in these quiet moments of boredom. In a world obsessed with constant motion, with filling every silence with noise, boredom feels almost counterintuitive. It can feel uncomfortable, even unsettling. We're taught to fear it, to avoid it at all costs. But what if, instead of fearing it, we embraced it better? What if we saw boredom not as a void to be filled, but as a canvas waiting to be painted? A quiet space where our inner artist, our inner dreamer, can begin to create. Imagine lying on a soft patch of moss, gazing up at the clouds drifting slowly across the endless blue sky. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anywhere else. You simply are. This sense of peaceful presence is what boredom can offer us. It's an invitation to slow down, to disconnect from the external demands, and reconnect with our inner selves, to listen to the quiet whispers of our intuition, to the subtle rhythms of our being. Think of a still pond reflecting the soft light of the moon. The surface appears undisturbed, yet beneath, a whole ecosystem thrives. Similarly, within the quiet stillness of boredom, our subconscious mind is at work, processing experiences, making connections, fostering creativity. It's in these moments of quiet contemplation that we can access deeper levels of understanding, both of ourselves and the world around us. The world offers endless distractions, a constant barrage of information and stimulation. But sometimes, the most nourishing thing we can do is to step away from the noise, to embrace the quiet, to allow ourselves to simply be bored. It's in these moments of stillness, like the quiet hush of a snowfall, that we can truly hear the whispers of our own hearts, the gentle murmurings of our soul. Imagine a vast, starlit sky on a clear night. The stillness is profound, the silence immense. Yet within that vast emptiness, there's a sense of awe, of wonder, of connection to something larger than ourselves. Boredom can offer us a similar experience, a connection to the vastness of our inner world, a chance to explore the constellations of our thoughts and feelings, to marvel at the mysteries that lie within. Less than / person one greater than. Less than person one greater than. Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. As we drift further into our exploration of boredom, let's consider its quiet gifts. In this space of stillness, creativity often takes root. Like a seed planted in fertile ground, our minds, when unoccupied, have the freedom to wander, to explore new landscapes of thought, and to connect seemingly disparate ideas. This gentle unfolding of creativity within boredom is a hidden treasure, a soft whisper of inspiration waiting to be heard. Imagine a clear, still pond reflecting the soft glow of the moon. The surface, undisturbed, allows for perfect reflection. Similarly, in moments of boredom, our minds become these still ponds, reflecting the depths of our own being. It is in these quiet moments that we gain clarity, that we connect with our inner selves, and that we discover the gentle murmurings of our own intuition. This stillness is not emptiness, but a fertile ground for self-discovery. Boredom, often perceived as a negative state, is, in fact, a space of immense potential. It allows our minds to rest, to wander, to daydream. Like a gentle rain nourishing the earth, these seemingly unproductive moments are essential for our mental well-being. They allow us to recharge, to process our experiences, and to emerge refreshed and ready to engage with the world anew. Embrace the quiet stillness of boredom and discover its restorative power. Think of a quiet forest, bathed in the soft, dappled light of the afternoon sun. The slow, steady rhythm of nature unfolds around you. This same sense of peaceful rhythm can be found within boredom. It's a gentle invitation to slow down, to disconnect from the constant stimulation of the outside world, and to reconnect with the quiet rhythm of our own inner world. In these moments, we find a deeper connection to ourselves and to the world around us. We often fill our lives with activity, fearing the stillness of boredom. But this very stillness is a precious gift. Like the quiet moments between notes in a melody, these pauses are essential. They give depth and meaning to the music of our lives. Embrace the silence, the stillness, the gentle embrace of boredom. It is in these moments that we truly find ourselves. Imagine lying on a soft bed of moss, gazing up at the clouds drifting slowly across the sky. This sense of effortless drifting, of allowing ourselves to simply be, is akin to the experience of boredom. It's a release from the pressure to constantly do, to constantly achieve. In this space of gentle surrender, we find a profound sense of peace and contentment. The world around us often feels like a rushing river, carrying us along in its current. Boredom is like a quiet eddy in this river, a place of stillness where we can pause, reflect, and reconnect with ourselves. In these moments of quiet contemplation, we gain a deeper understanding of our own thoughts, feelings, and desires. Embrace these moments of stillness and allow them to nourish your soul. Consider the gentle unfolding of a flower, slowly opening its petals to the sun. This gradual process, this quiet blossoming, mirrors the unfolding of creativity within boredom. It is in these moments of apparent inactivity that new ideas take root, that inspiration whispers, and that our inner world begins to bloom. Boredom is often seen as a void, something to be avoided. But like the seemingly empty space of the night sky, it is filled with hidden wonders waiting to be discovered. The quiet moments of boredom offer us a chance to connect with the vastness within ourselves, to explore the depths of our own imagination, and to uncover the hidden gems of our own creativity, emptiness, and discover the richness within. Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. We're continuing our exploration of boredom, this strange, often unwelcome guest in our busy lives. Part 6 of our journey finds us drifting even deeper into the quiet spaces boredom offers. Imagine a soft, gray blanket of clouds on a still afternoon, obscuring the sun just enough to create a diffused, gentle light. That's the space we're inhabiting now, a place where sharp edges soften and thoughts meander like a slow, winding river. Boredom, we're discovering, can be a pathway to this gentle, restful place. In our fast-paced world, stillness can feel almost alien. We're so accustomed to the constant stimulation, the endless stream of information and demands on our attention. It's like a rushing river, carrying us along, sometimes against our will. But boredom offers us a chance to step out of that current, to find a quiet eddy where the water is still and reflective. Think of a single leaf floating on a calm pond, barely disturbing the surface. That's the kind of stillness boredom can offer, a space where we can simply be, without the pressure to do, to achieve, to react. Think of a vast, empty beach stretching out before you. The sand is cool and soft beneath your feet. The waves whisper against the shore in a rhythmic, hypnotic lull. The air is filled with the salty tang of the sea, and the only sound is the gentle sigh of the wind. This emptiness, this vastness, is not something to fear but to embrace. It's in these quiet moments, these spaces of apparent nothingness, that creativity can begin to blossom, that new ideas can take root and flourish. Remember those long, lazy summer afternoons of childhood? The endless possibilities held within a single, sun-drenched hour. Perhaps you lay on the grass, watching the clouds drift by, imagining shapes and stories in their shifting forms. Maybe you built a fort out of blankets and pillows, creating your own little world, a haven of peace and quiet. Boredom, in its own way, invites us to reclaim that sense of wonder, that ability to find joy in the simple things, in the quiet moments. Imagine yourself lying in a hammock, gently swaying back and forth. The air is warm and still, and the leaves above you rustle softly in the breeze. You close your eyes and listen to the sounds of nature around you, the chirping of crickets, the distant call of a bird, the gentle hum of the wind. There's nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do. You're simply present, existing in this moment of peaceful stillness. This is the gift of boredom, a chance to reconnect with ourselves and with the world around us. Think of a smooth, gray stone, worn smooth by the constant flow of water. It holds a quiet strength, a sense of permanence and peace. Boredom can be like that stone, grounding us, anchoring us in the present moment. It allows us to strip away the layers of busyness and distraction, to connect with the quiet stillness within ourselves. In that stillness, we can find a sense of calm, a sense of peace that often eludes us in our busy lives. Picture a field of wildflowers, a riot of color against a backdrop of green. Each flower is unique, each one beautiful in its own way. Boredom can be like that field, allowing different thoughts and ideas to blossom, to take shape without the constraints of purpose or direction. It's a space where we can allow our minds to wander, to explore, to discover new paths and new possibilities, like a gentle butterfly flitting from flower to flower. Imagine a clear night sky, filled with countless twinkling stars. The vastness of space stretches out before you, inspiring a sense of awe and wonder. In those quiet moments, under the watchful gaze of the stars, we can find perspective, a reminder that our worries and anxieties are small in the grand scheme of things. Boredom, in its own quiet way, can offer us that same sense of perspective, a chance to step back and see the bigger picture. Remember the feeling of sinking into a warm bath at the end of a long day. The water surrounds you, soothing your tired muscles, washing away the stresses and strains. The world outside fades away, and you're left with a sense of deep relaxation and peace. Boredom can be like that warm bath, a chance to unwind, to let go of the pressures of the day, to simply be present in the moment, breathing in the quiet and exhaling the tension. Imagine a still pond reflecting the soft gray of a twilight sky. No ripples disturb its surface, just a perfect mirroring of the peace above. Boredom, in its purest form, can be like that still pond. It's a space where the constant demands of our minds quiet down, allowing for a deep sense of restfulness to emerge. It offers a moment to simply be, without the pressure to do, to achieve, or to strive. In that stillness, a gentle sense of renewal can begin to unfold, like the slow, quiet blooming of a night-flowering jasmine. This space of nothingness, this perceived boredom, is actually a fertile ground for something new to grow. Think of a quiet forest floor covered in a thick blanket of moss. Sunlight filters gently through the canopy, creating dappled patterns of light and shadows. There's no urgent need to move, no pressing demand for attention. Just the slow, steady rhythm of nature unfolding around you. Boredom can be like this forest floor, a soft place to land when the world feels too overwhelming. It's an invitation to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to reconnect with the simple beauty of the present moment. In the quiet stillness of boredom, we find a space to simply exist, to let our thoughts drift like clouds across a summer sky. We allow ourselves to be nourished by the quiet peace that surrounds us. Picture a vast, empty beach stretching out before you. The rhythmic sound of the waves washing ashore creates a soothing lullaby. There's nothing you need to do but listen to the ocean's gentle song and feel the soft sand beneath your feet. This sense of spaciousness, often mistaken for boredom, is a precious gift. It's an opportunity to disconnect from the constant stimulation of modern life and reconnect with the quiet rhythm of our own inner world. In the absence of external demands, we create space for introspection, for gentle self-discovery, and for a deep sense of inner peace. Embrace the stillness and allow it to restore and rejuvenate you. Visualize a field of tall grass swaying gently in the breeze. The soft rustling sound creates a calming melody. There's no need to rush, no need to strive, just the gentle sway of the grass and the quiet whisper of the wind. Boredom, often seen as an unwelcome guest, can actually be a pathway to profound tranquility. It allows us to step off the treadmill of constant doing and simply be present in the moment. It's in these moments of quiet contemplation that we can begin to hear the whispers of our own intuition, the subtle guidance that often gets drowned out by the noise of daily life. Let the stillness of boredom guide you back to yourself. Consider a slow-moving river meandering through a meadow. The water flows effortlessly, reflecting the sky and the surrounding landscape. There's no sense of urgency, just a peaceful, continuous flow. Boredom, viewed through a different lens, can be like this meandering river. It's an invitation to surrender to the present moment, to let go of the need to control and simply allow life to unfold. In this state of gentle surrender, we find a deep sense of ease and a profound connection to the natural rhythm of life. Embrace the stillness and allow it to carry you gently downstream. Imagine lying on your back in a meadow, gazing up at a clear night sky filled with twinkling stars. The vastness of the universe stretches out before you, inspiring a sense of awe and wonder. There's nothing you need to do but breathe and observe the celestial dance above. This feeling of spaciousness, often perceived as boredom, is actually an invitation to connect with something larger than ourselves. It's a chance to step outside the confines of our everyday worries and concerns and tap into a sense of profound peace and interconnectedness. Allow yourself to be held by the stillness of the night and let the vastness of the universe soothe your soul. Think of a quiet garden bathed in the soft glow of early morning sunlight. Dewdrops cling to the petals of flowers, and the air is filled with the sweet fragrance of blossoms. There's no need to hurry, no need to strive, just the gentle unfolding of a new day. This quiet stillness, often mistaken for boredom, is an opportunity for renewal and growth. It's a chance to nurture our inner world, to cultivate a sense of peace and well-being, and to connect with the simple beauty of the present moment. Embrace the stillness and allow it to nourish your soul. Picture a calm, clear lake reflecting the surrounding mountains. The water is so still that it creates a perfect mirror image of the majestic peaks. There's no need to analyze, no need to judge, just the simple beauty of reflection. This state of quiet contemplation, often perceived as boredom, is an invitation to connect with our inner wisdom. It's a space where we can gain clarity, find answers to our deepest questions, and discover a profound sense of inner peace. Allow yourself to be still and let the clarity of the moment reveal itself to you. Imagine a still pond, reflecting the soft gray of a twilight sky. The surface is undisturbed, smooth as glass, and in its stillness, it reflects the world around it with perfect clarity. Boredom can be like that still pond. When we are free from the constant demands of activity, our minds become quiet, reflective surfaces. We can begin to see ourselves, our thoughts, and our desires with a new perspective. This stillness allows for a gentle unfolding of self-discovery, a slow and peaceful exploration of our inner landscape. It's in these quiet moments that creativity can often take root, growing slowly and organically, like a water lily unfurling on the surface of a still pond. Think of a quiet forest after a gentle rain. The air is fresh and clean, carrying the earthy scent of damp leaves and moss. The leaves drip softly, a rhythmic, almost hypnotic sound. There's a sense of peace, a deep, abiding calm. Boredom can offer us this same sense of quietude, a sanctuary from the relentless busyness of modern life. In the absence of external stimulation, we can connect with our inner selves, with the quiet rhythm of our own breathing, the gentle beat of our own hearts. This connection can be profoundly restorative, allowing us to replenish our energy and find a sense of groundedness that's often lost in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Picture a wide, open field covered in a blanket of freshly fallen snow. The world is hushed, muted, enveloped in a soft, white silence. Everything feels peaceful, calm, and still. This sense of quiet can be similar to the feeling of boredom. It's a blank canvas, an invitation to rest, to simply be. In these moments of quiet contemplation, new ideas can emerge. Creativity can blossom. Just as the snow-covered field invites us to leave our footprints, boredom invites us to shape our own experiences, to create meaning and purpose in our lives. It is in these quiet moments that we can reconnect with ourselves and begin to understand what truly matters to us. Visualize a slow-moving river meandering through a verdant valley. The water flows gently, effortlessly, reflecting the sky and the trees along its banks. There's a sense of timelessness, a feeling of being carried along by the current. Boredom can be like that river, a gentle flow of consciousness, a space where thoughts and feelings can drift by without judgment or resistance. This allows us to observe our inner world with a sense of detachment, to understand ourselves more deeply, and to appreciate the simple beauty of existence. The gentle flow of boredom allows our minds to wander, to explore new possibilities, and discover hidden depths within ourselves. Consider a deserted beach at dawn. The sky is painted in soft hues of pink and lavender, the waves whisper against the shore, and the air is cool and salty. There's a sense of vastness, a feeling of being connected to something larger than ourselves. Boredom can offer us this same sense of expansiveness. When we are free from distractions, our minds can wander, exploring new ideas, making new connections. This is a fertile ground for creativity, a space where we can discover new passions and explore new possibilities. Imagine a quiet garden at twilight. The air is still and fragrant with the scent of jasmine and honeysuckle. The last rays of sunlight filter through the leaves, casting long shadows across the grass. There is a sense of tranquility, a feeling of deep peace and contentment. Boredom can be like this garden, a sanctuary from the demands of the world, a place where we can rest and recharge. It's in these quiet moments that we can connect with our inner selves, with the deep wellspring of peace that resides within each of us. We can simply be, without the need to do, to achieve, or to strive. This state of being allows us to reconnect with our true nature, with the simple joy of existence. Think of a clear night sky, filled with countless twinkling stars. The vastness of space can be both humbling and inspiring. It reminds us of our place in the universe, of the interconnectedness of all things. Boredom, in its own way, can offer us this same sense of perspective. When we are free from the demands of everyday life, we can step back and see the bigger picture. We can connect with something larger than ourselves, something beyond the immediate concerns of our daily lives. This can be a profoundly transformative experience, allowing us to gain a new appreciation for the beauty and mystery of existence. Picture a calm, clear lake nestled amongst rolling hills. The surface of the water is like glass, reflecting the clouds drifting lazily overhead. The air is still, the only sound the gentle rustling of leaves in the trees. This sense of tranquility is similar to the feeling of boredom, a state of quiet contemplation where we can simply be present with ourselves. It allows for a gentle unfolding, a slow blossoming of inner peace. In these quiet moments, we can connect with the stillness within, the quiet center of our being, and in that stillness, we can find a deep sense of peace and contentment. Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. As we drift further into this quiet exploration of boredom, perhaps we can begin to see its subtle gifts, the gentle unfolding of possibilities it holds within its hushed embrace. Think of a still pond, reflecting the soft gray of a cloudy sky, undisturbed by the wind, a place where the smallest ripple can expand outward, touching the edges of its world. Boredom can be like that still pond, a space for our thoughts to drift, to expand, to settle in new and unexpected ways. Yes, in those moments when we feel the gentle touch of boredom, we can find ourselves open to the quiet whispers of our inner world. Imagine a soft blanket of fog rolling in, obscuring the sharp edges of the landscape, softening the world around us. It invites us to pause, to breathe, to simply be. In that stillness, we might find the space to connect with a deeper sense of ourselves, a sense of peace that resides within. It's almost as if boredom offers us a blank canvas, a soft, unblemished expanse, where our creativity can begin to gently unfold. Like the way a single seed nestled in the rich earth, holds the potential for a magnificent tree, boredom holds the potential for new ideas, new perspectives, new ways of being. It's a quiet invitation to explore the hidden landscapes of our imagination, to wander through the fields of possibility without a predetermined path. Think of a slowly drifting cloud, its shape constantly changing, morphing into new and ephemeral forms. Boredom can be like that cloud, formless and yet full of potential. It allows our minds to wander, to explore the uncharted territories of our thoughts, to discover new connections and insights that might otherwise remain hidden in the busyness of our lives. In the quiet embrace of boredom, we can find a gentle release from the constant demands of the external world. Like the soft murmur of a distant stream, it lulls us into a state of peaceful contemplation, allowing us to simply be present with ourselves. It's a space where we can reconnect with the rhythm of our own being, a space where we can find a deep sense of ease and tranquility. Imagine lying on a soft bed of moss, the gentle sunlight filtering through the leaves above. There's a sense of stillness, a sense of peace that pervades the air. Boredom can offer us this same sense of tranquility, a space to rest, to recharge, to simply exist without the need for constant stimulation. It's in these moments of quiet contemplation that we can truly connect with the beauty of the present moment. Perhaps boredom is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather a gentle invitation to explore the hidden depths of our own being. Like the slow, steady rhythm of the waves washing ashore, it can lull us into a state of deep relaxation, allowing us to release the tensions and anxieties that often clutter our minds. It's in these moments of quiet stillness that we can truly begin to heal and rejuvenate. As we slowly drift towards the edge of sleep, let us embrace the quiet stillness of boredom, allowing it to wash over us like a gentle wave. Let us find comfort in the quiet spaces, in the moments of peaceful contemplation. Perhaps in these moments, we can discover the hidden gifts that boredom has to offer, the gentle whispers of our inner wisdom, the quiet unfolding of our true selves. And as the world around us fades into the soft embrace of night, may we find peace in the quiet stillness, in the gentle lull of boredom. May we drift off to sleep with a sense of ease and tranquility, knowing that even in the quietest moments, there is a profound beauty to be found. Good night. Welcome to Calm Echoes Podcast, your gentle companion for peaceful nights. If you find this episode comforting, please consider liking and subscribing. Welcome back to our exploration of quiet moments. In this final episode, we'll drift into the gentle embrace of boredom, a state often misconstrued, yet holding a unique kind of tranquility. Think of boredom not as an absence of stimulation, but as an invitation to turn inwards, to rediscover the quiet hum of your own being. Like a still pond reflecting the soft moonlight, boredom can offer a space for profound self-reflection, a canvas for the mind to wander freely amongst the clouds of thought. Boredom, like a soft gray mist settling over a tranquil valley, can be a surprisingly fertile ground for creativity. When the mind is unoccupied by external demands, it's free to wander, to make unexpected connections, to birth new ideas. Imagine yourself drifting on a slow-moving river, carried gently by the current. You're not striving to reach a destination, simply allowing yourself to be carried, observing the shifting patterns of light and shadow on the water's surface. That is the gift of boredom, the freedom to simply be. In our fast-paced world, silence and stillness are often seen as voids to be filled. But within these apparent voids lies the potential for deep rest and rejuvenation. Boredom invites us to slow down, to disconnect from the constant stream of information and stimulation, and to reconnect with the rhythm of our own breath, the gentle beat of our own hearts. Like a smooth gray stone warmed by the sun, boredom can be a source of quiet comfort, a reminder that it's okay to simply exist, to be still, to be present in the moment. Think of a quiet forest floor, covered in a thick blanket of moss, seemingly inactive, yet teeming with life beneath the surface. Boredom can be like that forest floor, a space where hidden potential lies dormant, waiting to be discovered. It allows us to disconnect from the external pressures of productivity and achievement, and to reconnect with our inner selves, with the quiet whispers of our intuition. It's in these moments of stillness that we can truly hear our own inner voice, the gentle guidance that often gets drowned out by the noise of the world. We've been conditioned to fear boredom, to see it as a negative state to be avoided. But what if we reframed it? What if we saw boredom not as an enemy, but as a friend? A gentle guide inviting us to rest, to reflect, to reconnect with ourselves. Imagine lying on a soft bed of moss, gazing up at the dappled sunlight, filtering through the leaves. There's no urgency, no pressure, just the gentle sway of the branches and the soft rustling of leaves. That is the peace of boredom, the gentle surrender to the present moment. Embrace the quiet moments. Embrace the stillness. Embrace the boredom. Allow your mind to wander like a gentle breeze through a field of wildflowers. Let your thoughts drift like clouds across a vast open sky. There's no need to grasp, no need to strive. Simply allow yourself to be, to exist in the quiet sanctuary of the present moment, held by the gentle embrace of boredom. Consider the vastness of the night sky, sprinkled with countless stars. Each star, a distant sun, burning brightly in the darkness. Like the vastness of space, boredom can feel expansive, limitless. It allows us to explore the inner landscapes of our minds, to wander through the galaxies of our thoughts and dreams. And in this exploration, we might discover hidden treasures, sparks of creativity, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. As we conclude this series on finding peace in quiet moments, remember the gentle gift of boredom. It's a space for reflection, for creativity, for deep rest. It's a reminder that it's okay to simply be, to exist in the stillness, to embrace the quiet hum of your own being. Allow yourself to drift off to sleep, cradled by the gentle embrace of boredom, knowing that within this stillness lies the potential for profound peace and renewal. Perhaps, just perhaps, within the stillness lies the answer. A gentle whisper, waiting to be heard in the quiet space between thoughts. Drift gently into sleep. Thank you for spending this quiet time with us. Whether you're winding down, driving, or simply taking a break, may peace follow you beyond these moments. Until next time, take care. Goodbye.